Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome back, everybody. Let's take a look again on the gold market. So actually here we have even smaller changes than on the forex market. On the euro currency recently, you could see we've got nice upward bounce, and in general we discussed the pullback is coming, and actually we talked about the bread-and-butter trade on the daily chart, which is stands very close to starting point. On the gold market, approximately the same background. The only difference that there's a bread-and-butter stuff we have not on the daily chart, but on the 4-hour time frame chart. And overall performance here is also not as strong. I mean, recent pullback not as strong as on the euro currency. If you'll take a look at interest rates, you could see that actually market stands in the same range, showing no performance as well. And market currently enjoys with some relief in the geopolitical tensions and some coming down of the overall Russian rumors around Fed policy, and it's possible. So a lot of actually noise was in the mass media because of the recent statement from the Jerome Powell and from the Fed. So that we also discussed in the weekly reports. Currently, it's some few sessions. I think that will be required time at least until the non-farm payroll release. Speaking on geopolitical tensions, we suggest that if there will be no provocation in the European Union border, I think that any action and response of the Russia on this situation comes after the Olympic Games. So this is more probable. But if some military and provocation start to appear on the border, this might be, well, some unexpected events could happen. Supposedly, as Putin is coming to the China, meeting with Mr. Xi, so it's not the interest of Russia to start any action and anything, given any response while the president is out of the country. So that's why it's depending on the Russian side. So it seems that everything should be quiet at least until Putin returns back from the China from the opening of the Olympic Games. So and more probable that any response comes already after the Olympic Games will be closed, so it's within the months probably. So this might be some silence on the geopolitical situation, but this is the preferable scenario. How it turns in reality, as you understand, it's difficult to suggest. Speaking on the financial moments, we said that everybody currently will be watching for a payrolls report, as for jobs market, as for inflation. So, and within the couple of sessions probably also should be relatively quiet on the gold market. So it means that we're mostly watching for the same setup. So the pullback that we discussed has started. Market is moving slightly higher. On the hourly chart, guys, I do not see any, valuable extensions that we could calculate the target. So it's very gradual, very small retracements. It mostly agrees with our suggestion that will be temporal pullback, and gold, once it will hit the major resistance here, could get the continuation or at least deep pullback down. So the only thing that we could say on the hourly chart is that market has broken through these high waves and spikes range that suggests that existing of the short-term bullish sentiment in the market, this intraday bullish sentiment, forming this minor bullish reversal bar at this moment of the breakout and keep going higher. Here I do not see any reasons to calculate some ABCDs, just because they are too small. It's not fits to our task here. That's why the only thing that we could do, actually, as we discussed also in the weekend on the 4-hour time frame chart, let's keep watching for upward action, forming this in the middle some bullish reversal bar as well. So you can see market creates the new lows and a close above the top of the previous few bars. It suggests that market still has some upside momentum here. And it means that the reaching of this area is probably a question of time. So we suggest that it makes sense to wait and see what will happen around 1808, 1810 area, where supposedly the pullback could start. It's just because we have strong bearish momentum. This is first upward action after the collapse. Yes, unfortunately, we can't call it as clear bread and butter. It's just because market shows lots of buyers above the 3x3, but in general, it has the same features as the simple momentum trade. So whether it's 3 bars above the 3x3 or it's 8 bars above the 3x3, it means that the same suggestion that momentum that exists here with downside still exists, and anyway, it should show itself again. So with this probable retracement, that's actually what we intend to keep an eye on. Correspondingly, within today, maybe tomorrow, we keep an eye on the hourly chart or even lower time frame and see what will happen around 18 area, whether there's any bearish patterns might be formed here that suggesting the possible starting of the downward action. So that's actually what we intend to keep an eye on in the nearest time.